Welcome once again. Thank you for joining me. And if you've been following this series, big thumbs up to you. Earlier, we did talk about the emergence of distribution in Nollywood, where it all began, and we did do a deep delve into cinemas across Nigeria, what they were now, what they are now, and what they're hoping they'll be in the future. And then we talked about streaming platforms because that gave way to streaming. No, that gave way to CDs and the Alaba era, and then also which gave ways to um, the streaming platforms. And last time we did talk about the streaming platforms, the rise and fall of it. So here we're going to pave the way forward, talk or advise the way forward, however you see that. My name still remains Anthony Lushola Odiande. I'm so excited that you are here. And I also want to say thank you to our partners for this time, for Couture, this very lovely piece, Ola Poshword for the location, and of course, our studio partners, Pod Edit Studios. Thank you guys so much. So now we've talked about it, how most of the major players in the streaming sector have left, leaving the Nigerians to do what they want to their own soil. That, I think, is just the interesting way to put it. Now, so what is the way forward? Where do we go from here? And what is happening now? Other streaming ways. I mean, streaming is big now, really. Who would have thought in the last 5 years or so that streaming will be what it is now, where people rather enjoy streaming video content than even downloading or going to share for free? But then data is available and people would rather just spend that much on data to do it, and that is very interesting. So now here we are. Where do we go from here? A lot of people or experts have, given different opinions and have said SVODs or AVODs, which is streaming videos on demand or advertising videos on demand. Or to break it down, videos that you can just stream and pay premium price for, or videos that you do not pay for premium price for, or just have adverts coming between. Facebook actually runs on this layered model, and that is what experts are saying. So do what Facebook is doing, have those two options. If I cannot pay for this content or everything, make the content available for me, then make your money from advertising. How sustainable is it? I think it's quite sustainable. YouTube is doing it and people are cashing out. People who do not want to watch adverts. So YouTube is cashing out big time, and I think that, quite honestly, it's a model we can follow. But then the movie industry or the content generally, whether it's full movies or documentaries or TV shows, whatever it is, content is not cheap. Content at the same time is king. The Yorubas will say any to lo belu loko is the woman that knows how to cook their own still spend. And I also dare say that it is the person who has quality content that controls the market. It is very, very, simple as that. Whether you're creating the content yourself or you're giving people to create the content for you, or you're buying the licenses outright, this is an area that requires huge investment. And are there people that have this investment in our country? Yes. Are they willing to go into it? Probably not, because of the so many factors or disadvantages, so many issues plaguing that sector. Piracy, surprisingly, since the days of cinemas, then VHS and everything, piracy is still a major issue. Corruption in the system is still a major issue. Cinemas not, hyping figures at one point or telling some producers that they sold less than they actually sold in terms of tickets is another issue altogether. So people honestly are actually afraid to go in. I saw on social media not too long ago a clip of a not so young Nollywood actor who went to the den, or for funders or seed investors to come and invest in his movie or to give him money for movie, and they turned him down. And there was a lot of ruckus on social media, but you were not also going to blame the investors, because especially if they have not ventured into the area before, it is a risky business. However, with Nollywood being what it is and the potentials, we're also beginning to see a whole lot of foreign investors, even Nigerians in the diaspora who have enough money and who is taking advantage of the dollar against the naira margin are coming into the country to also invest in movies. Tony Raimako's latest movie, Yaludi, actually, had some Nigerians in diaspora sponsored it. Connection, our friends, whatever it is, maybe they just saw it and they decided to just invest in it and give it a try, whatever it is. But then, even investing is not easy. When you lose big. When you gain, you do have. But when you lose money, you lose big. So who is ready to take that risk? I think that even with all these solutions that these producers have come up with, we still need money pumped in. And I'm not sure that the federal government, for now, right now, I'm not sure that Alaji, as some people prefer to call the president, I'm not sure that Alaji is ready to drop a few billions of dollars, to be invested into the country. And even if that is done, there's still so many, because President Goodluck Jonathan has done it before. It didn't quite work. Not all the money was disbursed. Lagos state government said they did it, but we saw that was a whole lot of audio money at the end of the day. Although one or two movies said they got the funding, but that now turned out to be more political than it was for the movie. Now we still have a long way to go, whether we like it or not. Is there light at the end of the tunnel? There definitely is. And we can still get there. I like to now just seize the opportunity to salute movie makers and practitioners. They try, because with all of this and with everything happening in the industry, we still have people who are, putting their sweat, blood, and tears into funding their passion and into moving forward. We have producers, scraping by to put the movies, to put scripts together, and then you're looking for a whole lot of money. Some are even selling properties, mortgaging properties, selling cars, just to go on set, and then post-production publicity is a whole other game. And there are people who are working, who are toiling. Or it is on the back of those people that Nollywood is the second largest in the world by share production. We salute these people, our producers. We salute everybody behind the unsung heroes, the clapperboard guy, everybody behind the camera. We salute you. Thank you. It's because you're still there that Nollywood is still existing. The road is long, but we can get there. And with all our cooperation and with people to stop pirating, however they are doing it, we're sure to get it. Thank you so much. This is where I draw the curtain on this series, but I have a very interesting one I'm going to be talking about next week. Please do not miss that one. I remain Anthony Shola Odiande, and on behalf of my partners for Sale, Olaposh World, and of course Pod Edit Studios, I say thank you so very much for tuning in. See you on the next one.